Hello everyone, hope you're all having a good start to your new year. Big goal for this episode, but first I should say, welcome back to some more modded survival Minecraft. We're gonna go deal with the Ender Dragon in this. I figure we do that. So I got the funny out of the way with that fix. So we got this godly bow that fixes itself as well as has infinite arrows. I maxed out all the things that I'm probably going to be needing here. I brought a crafting table on a stick, and I maxed out my sword for what I can do right now. I got like one mending book out of the entirety of my fishing expo, but yeah, I need to redux all my tools eventually. I maxed this thing out, and I'm very proud of it. So with this, we can actually, when we clear the dragon, we'll be able to go deal with that slime chunk and make our slime farm finally. So fortune, efficiency, unbreaking, mending. Width and height just ups the amount of distance that this thing breaks. So that's really good to have. I'm going to put a water bucket on my hotbar. I got my arrows handy, so if we need to shoot something really quick, we will be good to go. And I believe it was saying southwest for this particular stronghold. So we're just going to go this way for a while, then we're going to chuck an eye and see where it starts to go. I'm curious how close or how far it's going to be from spawn. And I'm in a willow tree, and I do not want to be in a willow tree. Although it might be... If I can get on top of these, it might be beneficial. Okay. So we're just gonna need to keep going. It seemed like it was going more... Oh, it's southeast, might be. Seemed like it was going more southeast, or east-ish. So I think we'll get closer. Over there. We're gonna go past the cows. We're gonna go up and over that little hill. You know something funny? I still have yet to find a village in this seed. And I've traveled a radius of like 3,000 blocks. Because like, I found the ancient city already. I did all my testing with that. And it seems like I just flat out missed a village if they just showed up. But I don't know where I need to look if I want to actually find one. Part of me is kind of waiting for a zombie villager to show up in my area. But like, so in the effort to not have to move the villagers, I might end up just absconding with a village, so to speak. There's something weird on my map. Never mind. So I question things that don't look right. I think I'm good on all the foodstuffs as well. Got some extra cod in here. Okay, so that is flat out saying. Is that a village over there, or is that a random house? I think I might have ran by that on my way to the ancient city. So, all my armor is protection 4 on breaking 3 now. I think my helmet... Yeah, I have mending on my helmet. Now, funny thing about this Tritarium helmet, I got it last minute. And it gives me fire resistance if it procs. So that essentially means I'll be able to, like, swim around in lava if I so chose. So it looks like a jungle over that way. And it also looks like it's taking us into the ironwood area. So the plan is, when we get done with the Ender Dragon, I think I'm going to risk it and I'm going to go looking for an Elytra. See if I can get that out of the way quickly so I can start making like fireworks so I can fly around. Now, the Elytra is not really friendly with a lot of modded terrain, and I have about 152 mods installed. So genning all these new chunks is going to cause lag, and I'm probably going to smack my head on a lot of things. So there's the ironwood biome over there. It's going more east now, so we're getting closer. Depth Strider is such a lifesaver. I also need to find an ocean monument. Because I have a bunch of post-dragon things that I want to do. I also need to see about finding just a big plane. Because I actually want to be one of those people, and I want to rebuild the game world of Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Like, substantially rebuild it. Because of all the blocks that I have. And I think I'm more than capable of doing that, even if it's just one person doing it. But I also need to, like, interconnect all the things. That is a mesa with what looks to be a potential rare biome behind it. These ironwood biomes, they have a lot of mud and packed mud in them, so we can literally come here and knock down one of those spires, and we'll be good to go on a lot of stuff. The other thing about the end, as a side, is I am very much in need of shulker boxes, because I haven't made myself a backpack yet. If I can get myself a few shulker boxes, we can fill those up with items instead. I think I have a resource pack that forces always having 2. Dropping from when you defeat a shulker. We're gonna get up onto this spire here. I could probably see about cutting all this clay. Oh, it's flat out going east. We are definitely getting closer. I'm curious if we're closing in on a Red Rock Valley. Red Rock is one of those interesting looking blocks, but it's not on the builder palette for the Majora's Mask project that I want to do at the very least. I'm thinking some sort of red terracotta with standard bricks would go well. Now this night everything's going to start spawning and trying to delete us from existence. Actually, that might be a Dead Sea biome. That's why that block is that? Are these just vanilla blocks, or am I seeing stuff? They look to be vanilla blocks. They are clay spires. I'm loving all the interesting terrain generation. We got pink sand over here, along with other strange new blocks. There's more of an ironwood biome over there. There's an enchanted forest to my right. I'm gonna need to investigate those rifts one of these times. I took a look in a test world of mine, and it seems like they are... the biome, or like the place it brings you to, is basically a shadow version of an overworld. I'm gonna get, like, over here. It is this way. If I did that harsh of a turn, we might actually be like right over it. That would be actually crazy. Okay, that's a little... northeast. Yeah, it's shifted direction, so it's gotta be like right in here. I don't want to hit the zombie, because if I do, we will call friends, and we don't need that happening. So this is just generally how to find a stronghold, if it wasn't obvious. I'm sure you all know how to do this, because this has been out for years. And I mean years. Yeah, it's under this mountain. Dude, go away. Oh yeah, it's under here. Found it. Let's put our torches in our offhand. deep. Oh, I see. See, this is interesting, this sort of biome spawning down here. Lignite. Because, like, it's also got this. And I think we go over what this is. This is ochrum. I mean, I'm just gonna grab a stack of this before we head back. Because I'm gonna do a lot of collecting of this stuff off screen when I have more space. That's fun. Oh wow, this is a big stronghold. There it is. Okay, now we need to find the portal room. I also want to find the library, and it looks like there's one relatively close by. Cool. I like these because there's basically an infinite supply of books. How are we doing on time? 19 minutes, not bad. Could have been a lot quicker, but I had to show literally everything of what I'm doing. Ooh. That's nice. I need a smack book. There's always 2 chests at the minimum in here. Figure we just take that as well. Okay, let's go see if we can find the portal room. There are distinct features with it, so I don't think it should be too hard to locate. Trust that. That's funny, there's a zombie villager down here somewhere. Imagine having one of these spawn at deep slate level. I need the brass ingot because I have no idea where else to get them. I think I'm relying on my minimap a little too much, but this thing is weirdly generated. If I start hearing silverfish, that would probably be a good giveaway. I am just trying to figure out my bearings here. So, fountain. That's where we got that brass ingot. Library's here. Iron. Already lost. Yeah, let's go back upstairs. Here it is. Somehow I knew that that was going to happen. I have a completely unloaded ender portal. That's fabulous. I'm not really worried about the treasure because I just want to get in there and fight the dragon. Steel axe. Whatever. Alright then. So we can go ahead and take down the cords. Let's light her up and go. It's so tricky. Silverfish. Let me hold that back up. Alright, now let's go. We are in the end. And there she is. not look at these guys. Now, some of these have cages. We gotta knock these out. Oh. Get out of the way. Dragon's breath. Stuff hurts. I am not seeing where I need to shoot. It's been a while since I fought this guy. Let's see if we can get a better vantage point for these. I'm fully considering digging down a bunch of these obsidian pillars. Having to look up all the time. Can we get in there, please? In. Of course, my particles. Can you please stop looking at them? This is taking a lot longer than I wanted it to. Of course. I'm not good at this if it wasn't obvious. Almost done. When she runs out of these crystals, we should be A-okay to start working on getting the KO. really tall pillar. I gotta figure out where to launch it, or launch an arrow at it from. Because I can't see it. Poor Enderman. I can't tell if I got that one over there either. Ow. So I did get it. Okay. Anything else? I guess we're okay to start pelting it with arrows. Drag it. It's funny how the Endermen are actually trying to help now, because this thing just decided to hurt them. We're getting there. Dragon's breath. Nice shot. Why is the Dragon's Breath doing the most damage of anything here? Apparently I'm now a terrible shot again. Whoa! That's smacked by a wing. Alright, she's almost down. Kinda seems like she doesn't have a hitbox on her wings. Gotcha. Got it. Well, that was the Ender Dragon. Whew. So from like level 12, I think we were. Not bad. Now my question is, there's that, now where'd the egg go? We got ourselves a dragon egg, yay! Now we can put that in here and never worry about it. I need to explore. Let's see what we have. 38 minutes. Disaster waiting to happen. I want to get an Elytra. Like, really badly. Okay. Escape the island. I also want to grab some chorus fruit while we're here. And there's all new end dimension stuff that we can investigate here as well. So let's go take a look. Already got some chorus fruit. That's a good sign. So with that, we're able to knock some of these trees down and bring it with us. Let's actually remember where our thing is, though. Okay. There's like purple cities now. This is because of the Ender expansion mod that I have. And digging in very specific spots, I'll also be able to find the ore that I've been clamoring about called the Black Diamond. So I'm really excited to get some of that. shulkers in here. There's a tower. How do I get down? There we go. Now, shulker shells. Alright. Brought 3, and we start getting some emeralds. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these chests so I can make some shulker boxes. Did I not get a 4th chest? Oh, duh. And since I have my crafting table on a stick... we can put these things in here for the time being. Alright. Now we're actually able to take all this stuff with us. I don't need the iron gear. Okay. And then end rods. Ow. Am I able to make anything with the end rods? Let's check that out real quick. Is it used for anything, though? No. Okay, so I don't need them right now. Is this a dungeon? Interesting. I wonder if this was supposed to generate lower. Now that we got the finale out of the way, we can go around and collect all these new things. Can't really tell what the saplings are. Is there a bud? Yeah, it looks like the bud is the sapling. If I had bone meal, I could probably check it. Is there a stem? It's more of a flower. Interesting. This is all outer end stuff. I have to find a legitimate end city to actually get my elytra. What is this? Big flower? Is there petals? Interesting. I'm kind of miffed the dragon didn't give us more experience, to be completely honest. But to be completely fair, we are in a version that's past 1.2.5. There's definitely some interesting terrain here. Oleum dust. Might be a bit of a trick to get to the other islands for the time being. I could run the locate command, but that'd be a little still cheaty. I guess we can keep looking here. Some crystals over there. Let's go see what those are. Shulkers are probably the most convenient thing that we can have now. Because like if we bring a bunch of them with us, we can just fill them up with blocks, say if we're digging, mining, or whatnot. They do take up a full inventory slot apiece, but you're able to transport a lot of stuff easier. What is that? A stalker? Mint crystal shard. Violet. Rose crystal. Interesting. Cobalt crystal shard. I like this. This is a really cool biome. I want to make like a creepy graveyard. I'm sure you could bring this block and do a lot of stuff with that. Liking the clear crystals very much. Trying to see if there's any semblance of what I was looking for. Do you hurt? Doesn't seem like it. I think I need standard end to actually find one of those cities. How's our time looking? 52 minutes already, Jesus. I think I'll have to do an exploration video another time. Just for right now, I think it would be best if we got back to the portal and viewed the credits. To be fair, the whole thing of this episode was actually getting down to the dragon and beating her. Again, took a lot longer than I wanted it to, but still, we got through it. Again, still watching and looking out for an end ship. I would like to get an Elytra. I suppose I could discuss my plans for future videos of this now that we're clear on this. You heard me mention that I want to do an in Minecraft build of the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask's world. So I'm thinking I'm gonna find a spot and I'm gonna do that. Or at least start it. But I gotta figure out where to start it. I do believe we'll just go back to our portal for now. Figure out what level the black diamonds spawn at, because I want those very, very badly. Got some chorus fruit, so I guess that's a start. I am also essentially out of time, so I have to kind of make a choice. And going back, what I figure is going the exact opposite way of where our portal was. That's where we needed to go in the first place. And our portal's right here. The end city's over there. So I'm going to get myself an Elytra, and we are going to get out of here. Hopefully that's not too far away. But with the distant view mod that I have, it's kind of looking like it's really far away. Can't really use the Elytra either because, lo and behold, I do not really have any fireworks. I never cared to make any. Alright. Let's get over to that city. Let's get ourselves an Elytra. If I remember something really stupid about them, I think they can only... The Elytra can only spawn in the ship part of the thing. And it will always be in an item frame. And there are many, many, many shulkers. That make their home in these places. So we should honestly just collect a lot of the shells. I'm curious what those floating rocks are. Need to stock up. It'd probably be a primo time for me to use my hammer, but... I think I'll probably title this video, like, The End. For, like, the actual, like, biome. Not specifically for the finale, because we're just going to be doing this on and off. The same goal for me applies with the hardcore series. Generally just beat the dragon. Should be good. Yeah, we're just gonna build across here. There are so many Endermen. Getting close. I like all this foreign shrubbery, greenery, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't look like there's a ship up there. That's really unfortunate. Because... Oh, no, there's a ship. Sweet. So I can get myself an Elytra, and I can, like... I can basically reverse raid this. Oh, it goes up to 5x5. Cool. That is dangling over the void. I do not approve of that. So it might be safer to just go up and through it. The city at the end of the game. Go on in. What could happen? Well, we could be forcibly levitated, for one. Let's Seems like we also have to do some parkour. I'm not willing to do that, however. Can't see the little bugger. It's in there somewhere, though. Oh. Ender chest, and that's going to be good to have. Coming down, please. Thank you. So we got an ender chest. I totally forgot how useful those things can be. Strange creatures are strange. We're almost done, I think, and I hope. Where is that ship? Did I go the wrong way? Yeah, I did. It's over there. I guess we're going up. These things are so weird. Prop 3 on breaking 3, not bad. I suppose we just go up. Another purper thing? Thankfully I got another stack of these. I just scared the bejeebus out of myself. We've made it to the end ship, yay! There's a dragon head up there, I want to get that too. There's a skulking skulker here. Brewing stand? Insta health, cool. Now this is the first time I've been in here. Like, ever. So when we get down, we have our wings, yay. Now we're in 10, not bad. That's funny. Ooh. Alright, it looks like there's a fallen ship down there too, so we can take a look at that. Now I think I'm clear of entities. Let's get our silk touch pickaxe out of here. Okay. Honestly, I think I don't trust myself with the Elytra because I've never used it before. So I'm gonna have to do some practice stuffs. I didn't mean to waterlog that block, but... I shouldn't be this, like, overly careful because I got Feather Falling 4. Let's see what this is. Definitely looks like a fallen ship. That's different. I don't think I need the crystal shards right now. The ship is literally upside down. Fortune. Interesting. Yeah, just forever curious, so... Alright, I think that's enough. So let's go back to our portal and then get on out of here. Wherever that is. We have a lot of exploration to do. I don't remember which way we came from. Could you please move, sir? They're probably way over there. There's the actual tungsten. Interesting. So it can just be found rarely laying about, apparently. I approve. So now I can make tungsten level stuff. And it'll just be absurdly durable. Yay! I'm gonna love losing my landmarks almost immediately. Alright, we're good. We figured it out. I do remain very, 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 very curious on where to get the black diamonds, because that's the biggest thing that I'm really curious about getting. Nothing gonna have to come back for more tungsten too. Why is it saying Jesus? I guess the tungsten will be a good start for the time being. Portal should be right over here somewhere. Or not. Or mayhaps. Then we're gonna have to make it a thing to explore a lot more of this stuff. Okay. Since we're back here now, we can actually legitimately beat Minecraft. And I've gone for way longer than I wanted to. But we've collected the dragon head, we've collected the ender dragon egg, and yeah. I could legitimately see myself making an enderman farm here. So that's cool. Minecraft has always like been one of them games that's like okay to play. I cannot personally play this without mods. And it's just like, doesn't really seem like there's gonna be much. Yeah, I believe we wake up in our bed and we're just doing stuff there. So I think I'm just gonna find honestly, probably a big old plains biome and just start flattening that out to make a sort of a template or like a starting point for my Majora's Mask build. And then I need to go around and I need to build a lot of stuff. So with this playthrough out of the way as well, around January 5th, which isn't too far from here, a lot of other things are going to start going up, including Minecraft Hardcore. We're going to start off a week on Mondays for Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Dragon Quest Builders is going to be in there. SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated also going to be in there. I said Minecraft Hardcore. And Fridays are going to be miscellaneous stuff, and we're going to start with a lot of Pokemon. But after we get through all that, the Pokemon stuff goes all the way out until April at this point. It's probably going to stretch into May, so I might have to put some variants into the miscellaneous videos. And now Thursdays with Minecraft Hardcore, if I win a seed, that means beating the dragon. If I win a seed, I'm probably going to turn that into a secondary miscellaneous day so we can have other stuff other than Pokemon on Fridays. But I gotta finish recording my runs of Hyrule Warriors and the other two games on that list, being SpongeBob and Dragon Quest Builders. I think I'm 8 episodes in on the hardcore series. I still have yet to die in the first world that we made, so that's good. I've had at least 3 close calls. But yeah. Are these credits going anywhere anytime soon? I think this is just telling me to stop playing for a while. Yeah, and still, I have so many things I need to explore and collect. Now that we have shulkers, it'll be a lot easier to bring stuff back. I need to go find some bears and get their pelts. I think we're done with this, so yeah. Okay. Very nice. We are back in our area. It's weird. So personally, I could probably start doing like first-person time lapses. I could show you how I'm gonna build this. That would be uncommentated and would be really sped up. This is the slime farm, futuristic. But first order of business for me, I'm very much considering getting rid of all these willow trees, making this a non-willow willow tree swamp. Obviously, the Majora's Mask, I'm gonna go find a spot, and then we're gonna go from there. We got a lot of shulkers out of that, and I'm really happy. We got 70 levels of experience to work with, so yeah. I'm just gonna gather my thoughts, and I'm just gonna start doing stuff, because essentially after this episode goes up, which is tomorrow for you. Well, tomorrow. For the previous episode, we went into the nether to get the blaze rods and the ender eyes. This episode is the immediate day after that. Tomorrow's episode from this episode being the dragon finale thing, all miscellaneous. So if I have stuff I can do, I will do it and I will post it ASAP. I don't know how long it's going to take me to finish all these projects. Majora's Mask is easily going to take a year if I don't lose motivation. All the other little projects like the zombie and spider farm down below, as well as the slime farm, those can take a few videos on their own. But based on time-lapse stuff, not so sure. I'll probably downscale the videos to like 1080p so they can actually be sped up easily. Because for an hour and a half video of this game, it takes like 20 gigabytes of space, but that's besides the point. And I'm rambling. I need to stop. So, finally, thank you so much for watching. I'm probably going to go dig up a bunch of netherite and just the general blocks for my palette, and I'm going to bring them back here, and I'm probably going to make a big storage room to start. And yeah, I'll probably have a lot of different things ready to go after that. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more and all the things that are coming out around January 5th, and I will talk at you then. And my word of warning, my commentary for those is going to be outdated because I am doing this survival series recording after all the things that I've put up out until at least April. So, yes, stay tuned for more, and bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye.